everyone, welcome back. Today we are going to be doing some building in The Sims 4. I'm still on my ongoing quest to rebuild all the community lots in Willow Creek. So far I've done the gym and the nightclub and I was really happy with how both of those came out. Actually, they are previous videos on the channel if you're interested. But today we are going to be doing the library. And to be honest, I don't dislike this building. I actually think the outside's pretty cute. It's like a little bit bare bones like most sort of base game EA builds are, but in general, I don't hate this. But I do just really want all of the builds to be mine, so we're gonna do our own one. I think I definitely will still keep the idea of having like a kids area. I think that's fun for libraries because it's definitely the kind of lot where you could bring the whole family and do homework and all different things. As I have done with the previous two builds over here, I've been taking inspiration from real buildings in New Orleans. Since one, Willow Creek is meant to be like New Orleans inspired, and two, I am doing this primarily for my legacy challenge where I'm currently playing with Tiana, who obviously lives in New Orleans. So just getting my vibes from there. So for this build, I literally just typed in like New Orleans library and it came up with two different things. So there's this very new, modern looking, clearly like the main library in New Orleans, I'm guessing. I didn't do loads of research or anything. And that does look pretty cool, but like I say, it's very modern. And honestly, the idea of trying to recreate it in The Sims kind of makes my brain hurt. However, there is this other like, I think it's like a memorial library or something. Again, didn't look too far into it. But I thought architecturally, it just looked kind of interesting. It's got loads of like cool roof pieces and it's got columns and a bunch of big like roof support things. You can tell I'm not an architect, I don't know all the fancy words, but I did think it looked a little bit more just interesting. And this whole area just feels very old-fashioned, so I think it'll be more fun to go for that. But anyway, I'm gonna stop yapping, stop putting it off, get this all bulldozed, and we can get started. The plan isn't to do like a full like piece by piece recreation of the build. I'm just going for like heavily inspired. Okay, this is the vague shape I've got so far. Okay, just sort of doing a vague mirror image on the back. It's a little bit different, but oh, actually, maybe it's the exact same. Right, now I've got to try and do this roof, which I think in real life it looks fine. I think in this game it's gonna look weird. Okay, right. The roof has a pretty intense overhang, so I think that's correct. I want it to be a bit taller though. Guys, this roof is actually giving me so much ag. I'm finding it so hard to like look at the real building and recreate what I'm seeing. Oh my God, okay, I think I've finally done it. Guys, you would not believe how long this has taken me. My plan wasn't even to like completely recreate it, but just once I got started, I just had to get it as right as possible. So I think this is good. They have a nice big staircase out the front. And then there are some more like decorative pillars. So I'm gonna see what we've got that would work. Oh, these ones from Romantic Garden are actually like the right shape. Oh, let's use those. And this is sort of what they're laid out like on the real build. So I might go for that. That's pretty cute. I wouldn't usually do it like that. Obviously, this is why I love taking inspiration from real buildings because it's just like, my brain doesn't do that. I'd be an architect if it did, you know? Like, I can't just create a building from my mind. Oh, that looks so fun. Oh, very library vibes. Oh my God, the roof isn't done. Oh, I'm gonna scream. Okay, hopefully this will be easy. There's just a couple of dormers, and I say that knowing full well that these things are never easy and they never work how I want them to. Yeah, because they're too tall. Can I make the roof taller? How much further can I go? Okay, maybe I'll see if there's any like dormer items I can use. I mean, I guess it really depends what windows and things we're gonna use, because otherwise it just won't match, you know? They also just never fit properly, which I hate. Okay, maybe I'll come back to this. We'll just circle back. So the roof texture in real life is like quite a big tile like this, I think. It is quite a red tone. It definitely looks different from the other buildings, which is kind of what I was going for. I want to make sure they look kind of unique. The balcony has a really lovely like black iron railing to it. I wish this one was a little bit taller because it's that kind of vibe, but like a full-size fence. I mean, regrettably, I do think maybe vampires is the best one. And then we do have these sort of like, I don't know what to call it, little things like this, which actually looks okay. I thought it was gonna look dumb. It looks all right. And I'm actually just gonna do these little half walls around a platform so that they're filled in. Okay, that looks perfect. Oh, so fun. Okay. I love when you do like something a little bit different that you've not done in a build before, you know? And I'm just gonna copy that whole thing out the back as well. Okay, I still actually don't know if I want the back to be like a complete mirror image, but for now, that's what I'm doing. And then one of the final features of the outside, which I think is like so important to put in, is these corbels. Corbels? I didn't know that's what they were called, nor do I know how to say it, but there are so many of them on this building. They are also this color. They're like a bright green, so I don't know if I'll keep that, but I'm gonna put a bunch of them just everywhere. Okay, right. That is all good. That is what it looks like. I kind of like it actually. I never really use these. I always forget, so it's pretty cool. Okay, and final thing before I go inside, I want to do the doors and windows. To be honest, you can't really see them in the picture, so I think I'm just gonna do whatever. Oh, I quite like this window, but it's literally the only one that is like that. I suppose I could just do all the same window. Let's give it a go, because I do think it's pretty cute. I mean, I guess this is also actually kind of hard to figure out right now, because depending on where we want to put like bookshelves and things, that could really switch up where we want to have windows. So, and this is also a small window and it is a medium height room. Oh, I could use the Strangerville ones because they've also got that like black iron on them. That could work actually. Oh, that actually looks really cute like that. Okay. I mean, we could in theory mix and match them, but I'm unsure. I'm unsure. I think in general, I do just like doing the same windows everywhere. Keep it simple, you know? And then a door. We could do the Strangerville one to keep it matchy-matchy. Of course, it's doing that thing where it doesn't have all the same swatches. Yeah, it doesn't. Okay, that's fine. We'll just do that for now. Okay, in the real life building, there is like an extra little piece of roof over the door, but we can't really do that with a real roof piece just because of how roofs work in The Sims. And unless, let me see. Oh, okay. Actually, this looks pretty good. Does it? So that's not the exact same as what they've got in the real building, but actually I like the little bit of extra something that adds to the build. So let's keep this. I think I might just leave the back a little bit more plain though. That's like a little bit more of a feature for the front. Okay, right, I think I'm gonna move inside now, start working on the floor plan and everything like that. Okay, I think maybe the first thing I wanna do is figure out where the staircase is gonna go. I am definitely debating having like a big central staircase, because I think that is just always really fun. So definitely the children's space should be downstairs. We could maybe get some bathrooms in this space then. I think we could definitely make this into a nice little like receptionist librarian entry space. I think in the main entry space, I will just have a bunch of bookshelves, and then upstairs I'll do like study spaces and computers and bits like that. It is time though to decide what bookshelves we're gonna use. We can go super fancy because we're on medium wall height, so we can get some of the like crazy tall ones. I didn't really think about that when I used medium wall height actually. I don't know how many of the bookshelves actually come in that tall. I mean, that one's pretty tall. Oh my goodness. Okay, I think these are all of actually the viable options sort of size-wise. I'm thinking like realistically, what swatch would I use of any of these? I mean, the Royalty and Legacy one is so pretty. I wish more bookshelves came with like more swatches of the books so you could keep the same wood color. Okay, I do think I kind of like this layout, and what I'll do is I'll just put a bunch of different books and things in the gaps to make it a little bit different. And then I think down here, I just want to do like a couple of like comfy chairs. I don't really know like what. Let me just put some like placeholders for now. You know, just like a couple of cozy chairs about the place that you could like sit and do a bit of casual reading. Ooh, I hate this. That looks so bad. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay, layout has changed. It is a little bit weird maybe. So I'm thinking kid space still. We've obviously got the librarian desk. This will be a little toilet. This is a bit of a weird space back here, but I'm thinking maybe I could put like a little couch or something. Okay, we'll do it like this instead. No toilet, a little bit of a bigger space back here. Okay, good. This is the downstairs layout. And then, I mean, like I say, upstairs, I'm thinking just a lot of desks, a lot of computers. I actually think this would be another really cute space for some like comfy chairs to sit in the little nook there. Can maybe put some desks like this. What else do we need? Because I've not got everything yet. Yeah, we need chess, but I guess I was kind of thinking of putting it outside because I thought that would be cute, like having a bunch on the balconies. As I feel like is always the case with community lots, there's going to be more stuff than you will actually ever need, but it's just nice to have plenty, I think. I feel like the most annoying thing is when you show up to a community lot and you can't use the thing you need because there's already Sims on there. So, okay, let's have like the computer side and then the like writing side. What am I going to do with the rest of this space? I mean, it's sometimes a fun idea to put like just a bunch of different skill building things. I mean, we could have like a telescope somewhere. But you know, when you're like, do I really want to have like the robotics station over here? Like, just feels a bit random. Okay, I'm thinking if we have like 2 toilets and then this can be like a bit of a skill room situation. So I can put like the robotics station and archaeology or whatever. I don't know what else to do with this space. I feel like we've already got plenty of stuff. But what happens in this like big empty open space here? Maybe we just do like a couple couches? Oh, I don't love that. That's not very good at all. I think having a research machine is probably good. In fact, I want to have it over on like a separate desk, but that means that looks ugly. Okay, no. Okay, actually that looks really cool like that. I'm not sure about this area. Really not sure. Maybe it's just dead space. I don't know. It's so much open space though, isn't it? Yikes. Might just have to be the way. Might just have to be the way, guys. Okay, it's got pretty hot, so I've taken off my cardigan. I think what I want to do now is just go room by room and fully furnish the whole space. I've sort of got my vague layout now, so I'm just gonna go into the detail and then we'll come out and do the outside, I think, at the end. I guess first thing should be to pick the flooring. I think I'm gonna go for this light wood to sort of match the doors and windows, and then the bookshelves and the desks and things are gonna be darker for like an accent. I think that might be nice. So let's think about this main area first. I think most of this is gonna stay as it is. I want a different chair, definitely. I feel like if I wanna have like an accent color, I probably need to pick now. We could do blue. Oh, and then we could get these chairs actually in this light blue. I always think they look so comfy. Okay, just setting up a little bit of like a decorative side table there. That looks really cute. I think over here we could have another sort of small table, but so many of the tables are quite big actually. They don't really fit in a small space. But we could do that. That's simple. Maybe with like the same lamp and get the plant as well. Okay, that's cute. I think now really what I want to do is go through and add some stuff to the bookshelves after I've sort of placed them together a bit. Okay, that's good. So yeah, I need just a bunch of clutter. Now really, I feel like I can only put books on these shelves because you wouldn't have like boxes of things on a public shelf, right? So I think just a bunch of little extra books like this. We could even get some bits like that. Just, I don't know, make it a little bit more like people have been using the space. I think definitely getting a few of these will help as well. Just basically any book item is gonna go on these shelves. Oh, that could be good. Okay, I've got so many random things out, which we'll come back to, but I have found pretty much all the possible book things I could use. I think I'll basically just take every item that I've found and use it in a few different places to fill in the gaps. Okay, so what I'm doing in some of these shelves as well is I'm taking these stacks of books. You gotta fill in the slots first, then you gotta slot it onto this shelf, put it at the right height, and drag it over. And is that a lot of effort? Yes, but I kind of think it's worth it so that we've got variety. You can also do it in the middle of the room by just putting a wall there. Okay, right, I've just done a bunch of that decorating and I think this is looking a little bit more natural. I actually don't know if there's anything else I really want to do with this space. I will maybe do curtains, but I might decide that later. In general, I think this is done. Let's do this little librarian spot. I think I might have to size down this cart because it's massive. But that does then fit rightly nice at the end. And then I think the librarian's bookshelf can have a few like extra sort of office-y kind of things because obviously it would be their kind of office storage as well. I do like the idea of them having a little book setup. And I do just love this basket for like collecting extra books, I guess. Okay, I think that's actually a really cute setup for the librarian. And I do like the idea of having this little like magazine leaflet thing by the door. So we'll have that. I did also get out the closet item from Lovestruck because I think that could be a fun idea to use in this sort of like dead space here. Because I think then we can at least use that space for something that is like extra gameplay. So there's that if you need that. Okay, I think moving on to the kids section now. So I do obviously want to use like a different kind of bookshelf in here, but I'm not sure exactly what I want to do. There's a lot of fun ones for kids spaces. There's like that one, which is always good. Okay, I think it would be fun to use these big colorful bookshelves. I always forget they do come in like a bunch of different colors as well. We could give that a go. That kind of matches, so it's not so crazy colors. And we could get some of the board games in the shelf, because I think that's really fun. I'm wondering if we could do a few of the one tile desks for the kids. I mean, this is probably more than we need. We could do an activity table as well. Okay, so this is what I've got going on in this room so far. Little place to do like homework. We've got activity tables, this open desk where you like, I'm thinking of maybe putting some sort of like craft item there. Oh, we could put the friendship bracelets. That's a really cute idea actually. But I was wondering about like the nature press or like the paper crafts or something. I think I'll do the paper crafts because I think it like fits better. I've got this little decorative item as well. Maybe I'll size that down actually. There we go. So we've got that. We've got the little friendship bracelets as well. Okay, super cute. An area that's more almost for like toddlers. So I might actually put some more like toddler items there too. A couple of toys in the shelf. How do we feel about a selection of little leaf rugs? Is that so random? Yeah, you know what? I think that looks cute. We'll do that. Oh, you know what? I think it actually might be time for me to do some wallpaper. I didn't even do it out here yet. Mostly because I have absolutely no idea what I'm going for. I think something quite traditional would make the most sense in here. But is that like too simple and boring? Is that good? I think I actually like that. I might just not overthink it because otherwise I will spend so long trying to pick a wallpaper. Let's do it. Perfect. And then we'll need something different in the kids' room. Oh, we could go for that. That's quite sweet. Okay, good. No need to overthink. And actually that then works with like the leaves on the ground if we make it a bit like natural. Okay, fun. I like it. Final thing for the kids' room is I do think I want some posters or something like that. Okay, these are some good ones. Okay, maybe that's a good little selection on the wall. Okay, super cute. Oh yeah, this is what I was looking for. Then I thought we could just hang up a few crafty bits as if the children had made them. I think that's so cute. Okay, I think that might be the kids' room done then. Oh, really? It would have been good to have a science table. Is there a good spot? Not really. Right, do we think that's now too busy? It is, isn't it? Okay, I think that's actually a better layout there because we don't really need a toy box. Or even I could put this back where it was before. Toy box can go here. Okay, kids room finished. Love it. That's actually really nice and functional, I think. Okay, I did actually have the thought that it might be nice to have some sort of pictures in the main space as well, but like don't ask me what. I wonder if we could have some like educational looking things. I'm not sure if it's fancy enough. I was hoping for it to look fancy. Is that like a no phone sign? That might be kind of good in here. It seems right for a library at least, I would say. Okay, I think that's good. I think it just needed a little something else. Oh, something here too. Okay, I kind of like the idea of this. Maybe it's like an old floor plan for, honestly, close enough to this building. Okay, I think that'll do. I just needed something. Okay, let's go upstairs before I overthink this anymore. Okay, I know this is actually a cooking book, but I did put out a few of these things like little book stands. This one is only ever bread, which maybe isn't as good. But I think the book stand is cute for one of them. And then we'll get a little notebook over here. And then one of the tables can just stay plain. I did also get a little bag out because I thought it'd be cute to maybe like put someone's bag under the table or something. I don't know. Kind of an unnecessary addition, but I just thought it was a little bit of cute set dressing, you know? I also am going to change these chairs. I think I'm going to have this same one as the librarian. Cute. I love it. It's a nice little pop of colour. Maybe we could get these little lamps as well. Is this like such a dramatic pile of papers? Maybe, but I think that's cute there. Okay, let's pick better sofas. I'm trying to pick. I actually think I like this one the best, but it's just not very like traditional in style, and that's kind of what I've been going for, but I just like the blue. Oh, it's just so weird, isn't it? I feel like it doesn't work. Maybe they could go like that instead. Although then it doesn't really solve the problem of this big open space, but yeah. Okay, I think that's probably fine though. That's a nice little bit of seating. Okay, So I just spent ages finding all of these books in debug. So I'm gonna set these all out like a, I don't know, because it's not a bookstore, but like a top reads at the moment, you know? Oh my God, no way there's, oh my God, there's just endless slots that, oh, that looks cute. Okay, I'm glad I did that. And that takes up like a little bit of space just there. I think now is a good time to start grabbing some plants for corners, you know what I mean? Start filling up the space. Yeah, just a nice selection of plants around the place would be nice, I think. I really just feel now like this spot needs something. Just feels like a really empty corner. If I just put an easel, is that so random? Or is it like, oh, that's nice to have? What do we think? I mean, it's nice by the window, I guess, but I think I'm very much making this lot like multi-purpose, lots of skill building, so let's go with that. Speaking of, let's move into this like skill building room. I think robotics thing is just gonna stay there. That's a good spot. Okay, then we've got the archaeology, and I mean, honestly, I'd like the gemology table. I think that would be really good. I wonder, oh look, there's so many different books that I could have used. Oh wait, maybe I want to use this one. Yeah, we can get rid of one of these like rom-com books. Okay, that's cute. Love it. It's nice to have something a little bit different. Okay, anyway, moving on. Why didn't I think to just look up book? I was looking through specific packs for the book. Anyway, there's way more books. Just search book in debug, you'll find them all. Is it kind of random to have all of these different like tools and things? Don't know. Maybe it's cool just for the vibes. This might be a kind of fun poster to have in here. I presume it's like meant to be about fossils, right? And we did use some of these downstairs, but we could use it again with some different swatches. Or maybe we could do some of the moon ones. Maybe there could be like a little warning, caution thing on the wall by this. I don't know. Okay, I think that room's good. It's functional, it's useful. Oh, okay, I'm gonna quickly do the bathrooms. We'll get some cute, simple tiles. It's actually absurd that these bathrooms have 2 windows in them. Let's just ignore that fact, shall we? Okay, this is what I was looking for. I like these for community lots. I think that's nice. Okay, final thing. I think I'll just do a wall plant in these bathrooms just for a little bit of color. And that's like pretty high up on the wall, so hopefully it won't get in the way of the Sims, but I'm honestly not sure. But I think that's how I'll leave the bathrooms, just simple. I mean, should we put a shade so that it's like, even though obviously they would still be able to see you, we're like at least pretending to cover it up. Okay, there we go. And in theory, they roll all the way down if you wanted to not have people playing chess literally look straight in. Okay, this is what we have for the upstairs now. I think just to fill in a little bit of this empty feeling, I might just get a little rug to put underneath each sofa. Oh, I think that one's pretty. Adds a little bit of color and pattern. Okay, I think that looks good. Do we need that downstairs anywhere? We could get that here, yeah. I don't think it would work over there. Maybe just a nice big plain rug. I don't like the color. It's like the perfect shape though. Maybe that's good. Is that too much different pattern or is that okay? No, I think the pattern's better than the plain actually. Okay, cute. Okay, I think that is the full interior done. All right, let's move on back out to the outside. I think I'll start by getting a flooring for out here. Maybe we should do like a stone. Oh yeah, I think something like that would look really nice. On that note as well, let's look at the walls. I do unfortunately now realize that I think these columns are a bit too white because I think really the building's quite beige. We might have to swap to these ones, but we'll see what we pick. Because I am thinking something like this for the walls. It looks very like Mediterranean vibes now I'm thinking about it. And actually I think the white columns would be okay as an accent. I actually am thinking of keeping the green on these as well. Again, it's what the building looks like and it's kind of fun. Like I wouldn't usually pick to do that. So I think since I'm going inspired by a real building, like push myself out the boat, I guess. The bigger trims clip with the columns, which is not great. Okay. That is basically the building finished. Let's look at the patios. So I've got the chess tables. I want to get some chairs. Cool. I think these chairs will do. That looks cute. Okay, I think I want to use this plant out on the balconies as well. I think that's really cute and it can just fill in these gaps. Okay, I think I'm going to use these wall lights for the outside. Okay, that's cute. And I think that's probably enough lighting because, I mean, you probably won't come here at night, I'm guessing. I also really want to use this little plant out on the front. I think that's so cute. And I know it's kind of plain, but I don't think I want to put anything else on the patio just because like it doesn't need anything, you know? I already don't know what I'm gonna do about this outdoor space. I think I'm gonna move the building like a little further back on the lot. I'm now starting to think that the foundation should be a lighter color. That probably makes more sense, right? I kind of like the contrast of the gray, but I think this makes more sense. I think we've already got enough contrast with like the white pillars and stuff and the black railings and stuff. Right. Landscaping. This is basically like the final bit, and then I guess like I might put just a couple of like picnic tables out the back. I'm not sure yet. I am wondering about just doing like a few trees down the side, basically just to cover up the lack of windows. Yeah, that's actually really cute, I think. Okay, that's good down the sides. Now out the front, the real building does have a bunch of bushes like lining the front, so who am I to say no? And then it has a bunch of trees that look a bit like, I feel like we definitely have it. Oh, they're not quite like this, but maybe like that or like that. Oh, there's a lot of good options. I think I like the look of this tree for out the front. Oh, although maybe it is a little bit too big. No, I don't like that. It looks like Christmas trees. Do I leave it really plain just like this? Because honestly, the trees aren't working for me. I think we've already got enough trees like around, you know? Maybe we just get a pathway. Oh, maybe we could put hedges along the pathway. Okay, that's pretty cute. Okay, I think that might be the front finished. So just moving on to the back, I think we'll do the hedges again. Oh, actually, I think I'm going to use these chairs. Sorry, just a quick detour. There's these iron chairs from the like, what's it called? Like the tea time kit or whatever. And I've never used them before, and I think that looks really cute. I like that it blends in a bit more. Okay, awesome. Anyway, I think we can just get a couple of these tables. I mean, we could actually use these chairs again, and then we'll literally just have the telescope out the back. Okay, that looks cute. I don't even think I want to put like flooring or anything. I think I'm happy at just being like out on the grass. Okay, final touch then will be the terrain paint, which I'm just gonna get a little bit of like dirt under the landscaping, under the tables, you know, bits like that. Just give it a little bit of dimension. But I think that's all I'll do. I don't think I need any other stuff. Although, oh, actually, just to be cute, should we do like some flowers on the grass? I always think that's a nice little touch. All right, now I think we are officially done. Okay, let me take a quick look through then. Just make sure there's nothing last minute I want to add in. So this is the exterior. I actually love it. I think it's really come together. Let's go inside. Oh, let's do a little first person walkthrough, shall we? Okay, so we come in, we got the little librarian area. Over here's the kids space, and we got the magazine rack. Oh, I love this actually. Seating area and all the books. Oh, I love walking through here. This is narrow, but I think that's fun. Another little seating space. Woohoo closet, just in case, you never know. Out here is the, oh, this is nice. Oh yeah, I forget there's like the little stool over there. Oh, this is perfect, isn't it? And there's the park just over there too. Oh, lovely. Okay, back inside. Go through here into the kids space. That's good stuff. We've got all the things really that kids might need. Space to do homework and build their skills, and they can play. Okay, that's really fun. And then obviously we've got the staircase so we can go up. Okay, and then when we come up the stairs, again, there's another little seating space. We've got the bathroom. These are tiny, but you know, do the job. Oh yeah, I think that should be high enough for the Sims to not get blocked by it, hopefully. Lovely view from the toilet, honestly. Okay, coming back out, obviously we can go out onto the patio, play some chess. There are a bunch of desks with computers as well, and the research machine. We've got our easel in the corner. I am glad I added that actually. We've got like our sort of top picks, little like librarian recommendations, and then through here, just a very random room. But again, this is kind of like how the kids' space is just loads of random skill building. You don't want to buy a gemology table? Come here, you know? And then we've just got another bathroom as well. And then, of course, the other patio, which just has more chess. Okay, but that is the whole build. I think we've got everything we need and more there. I am so pleased with this. It is a fair bit like the inspiration, I have to say, but I think I obviously, you know, the whole inside is just from the genius of my brain. Anyway, oh, did I want to add a sign? I kind of wanted a sign. Okay, maybe something simple like that. On the actual building, it's kind of got like, it's almost written like along the trim, but we can't do that. So, okay, yeah, I think that is the perfect final touch. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this build. I have very much enjoyed it. I thought the library was going to be really boring to do actually, but I've had a lot of fun with it. I don't know if this is just like in my head or what, but I started over here doing the nightclub, then did the gym, and then this one. And I feel like I prefer each one more and more. So either that's just all in my head or I'm actually just improving, who knows. But I hope you enjoyed. If you did, give the video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. Like I said, I am making this for my legacy challenge as well as just like for fun, but it's because I'm living in Willow Creek. So if you're interested in like gameplay, legacy challenge stuff, go and check that out. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.